Meet Mewtrix. He's unemployed. Again. Turns out modern jobs aren't exactly cat friendly. So today we're going way back, like way back. Let's see how Mewtrix does applying to the weirdest jobs in human history. Chapter 1, Leech Collector. Our boy Mewtrix took a job as a leech collector. It sounded relaxing. But here's the catch. You had to wade in barefoot and let the leeches attach to you. That's how they caught them. With legs. Sometimes they took too many. Sometimes they wouldn't let go. And sometimes the collectors passed out from blood loss. And what did they get for all that? A few pennies and possibly tetanus. Chapter 2, Whipping Boy. New job, new vibe. Royal courts, velvet carpets, golden halls. Mewtrix thought he made it. He really didn't. You see, in the 1600s, royalty couldn't be punished. So they hired other kids to get beaten for them. Meet the Whipping Boy. The logic? If the prince feels bad watching his friends suffer, he'll behave better. In reality, the prince just found it funny. And the worst part? No benefits, no days off, just bruises. Royal life ain't for everyone, especially if you're the one getting smacked for someone else's math mistake. Chapter 3, Knocker-Upper. Victorian London, it's 5 a.m., everyone's asleep, except one unlucky cat. Before alarm clocks, people hired knocker-uppers to wake them up. They'd walk street to street and smack your window with a long stick. It was a thankless job. No matter how gently you knocked, you were still the enemy. For a few pennies a week, you could be yelled at by strangers at sunrise. Chapter 4, A Professional Mourner. In ancient Egypt, Greece, and even Victorian England, you could pay someone to cry at your funeral. Meet the professional mourner. The goal? Make the dead look deeply loved, even if nobody knew them, even if you just met them 5 minutes ago. You weren't just crying. You wailed, collapsed, and maybe even slapped the coffin once or twice. And for all that emotional trauma, a few coins. And a free slice of funeral cake, if you were lucky. Chapter 5, The Full-Time Hermit. In 18th century England, rich people had everything except someone to sit quietly in their garden forever. You lived in a tiny hut. You grew a beard. You stared at trees. That was it. You couldn't talk. You couldn't bathe. You couldn't leave the property. You were a silent garden cryptid. Mewtrix made it 3 days. Then he started talking to squirrels. Follow for more. Mewtrix Explains. And don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell button.